Um, Aerial spec? First time we've seen a really good pack with the aerial spec. Training spec is also potential. So we're gonna go with Fangs here. Um, yeah, it's not gonna be the greatest matchup. Kind of scared of those Void Eyes, but so let's just see how far back we have to put this. I'm thinking like this. Could even be more further back, but I don't know how far back, these guys should actually be. It could be too far back. Okay, so he's got the missile spec thing. So do we ever do this? I don't think it makes a massive difference, but it does allow our units to be a little bit further back. Maybe we just spread them out like this a little bit. Uh-oh, this is not good. And the fact that he has flying means that this could be a serious threat. We're gonna have to get our AA wasps with EMP ready for this. And interestingly, they're not clicking the energy absorption, meaning they want to go full carry. But it's not that bad. It's just it only has EM in the range in the flying, so it's not like the end of the world. It could be we could be seeing suppression shot. We could be seeing charge shot. So at this point, I don't know. I want to go into some wasps right away. The wasp swarm, does that help us? Like, it actually, hurts us because now we have to go for chaff. I think we actually want to go chaff here. Only question is, do we go for another chaff here? Probably. Okay, interesting. Is that Void Eye for the flanks? Very good that we played chaff there. I gotta say I'm pretty proud of ourselves because we usually are anti-chaff, but the one time when we needed chaff, we got it. But that being said, he's gonna go. He's gonna click aerial mode next turn for sure. So we're gonna need to go for some kind of AA wasp. Doing halfway decent. Might actually win this. Okay, so we just go wasp. It's easy. He doesn't know our techs, but he's gonna find out that he's up against EMP wasp. Oof. What do we go here? Do we go for the hounds just so we get like chaff clear? I'm almost tempted. Sandworm, Typhoon's not good. Phoenix is good. We can go for Phoenix, but do we really need a round level 3 Phoenix? Let's just go for this just for the deployments. Okay. So we're only gonna build wasps now. Now he can build some pretty dangerous stuff in front. Do we ever go for some like fangs here? Very symmetrical board here, yeah. So he's really amping this up. This is some crazy flanks. Now he sees our attacks. So now, I mean, but it's too late for him to transition out of the Void Eye. This is Void Eye Gaming, for sure. Yeah, we're not gonna necessarily go range because his entire board is gonna start flying pretty soon. He doesn't really have much. I don't think we go for this. It's round 4. The pace module is quite good. Maybe on one of the wasps. Maybe on this guy. Question is, do we click AAA wasp right now? That's the only question. And I wonder, do we actually go attack here? Might have to. We might go attack. Okay, so just more wasps now. I mean, we're gonna have to put this here because, well, he's committing too much into this. Now, the missile is gonna be pretty painful once that comes out, so maybe we gotta be a little bit smarter here and just put him like here instead. Now he might go for, okay, so he might go for Mustangs. Because now he has the counter bait. Now if he kills the wasps, he wins. That's pretty much what the game is. Right. We when we play Phantom Rays, when we play air units, just comes down to now the game is all about the wasp. Missiles are going to be pretty juicy once they come back online next round. I think is it A spec first or is it shield first on the wasp? Do we go wasp shield just to block the missile strike? Or is that just too much? Rhino Soul is interesting. Just because we kill so much, but so is the photon for the boat play. For the factory play. I mean, though the factory play, what is that really gonna accomplish? Like, you just need to bull rush him here. I think we go for the Rhino just so we can kill some of his stuff. And we could just do this. And I might just like beacon this guy out, actually. I might just go like here. And then just beacon this guy away from the missile. Could be quite smart. And it's A spec first for sure. Maybe range as well now. And then I mean, it can be EMP as well instead of the, it could be EMP since he's likely to click his little thing there. And maybe we just go for more chaff. Maybe we can also distract him with our chaff as well. He does have the hounds here, but I don't know if that's okay. Okay, so yeah, that beacon was pretty trash. We'd like to have a couple levels on the tower, 1 level each. But we still have a healthy amount of chaff. This is definitely working. All right. Range or shield? Do we need the Vulcan? We might need a Vulcan, but then what happens, you know, how do we spread the fire, right? We might want the Vulcan, but I think it's time for the factory here. 500, 500, 550. We can unlock the Vulcan just for the extra 50. Go for the factory. Actually, aerial spec, which is interesting. So, how do we bum rush in? Do we just bum rush from here? Yeah. Let's go for speed. And we'll go for the missile. Maybe put this thing here. $3,900 though. It's quite a lot. This is going to require more than one round. Did go for armor though, which seems like it was the correct spell. But we're not doing great on chaff clear, so that means we kind of need to go for some kind of like oil maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we get the fire. Let's go for the fire for free. Just throw it on fire here, right? Or we just throw it here. Maybe I mean, we still want this just to deal with this. The fire though is important. I don't know how to. He's gonna put a shield down here, likely. But then I don't know. Right. Go for the oil here. I think we want some chaff in front if it's possible to not to get insta-locked. Go for a shield. It's not the best position for a war factory. I think we go for a launcher overload. He's probably not going to EMP us, I think. Sell something just to get just to maybe get some money for the for a couple missiles. Maybe we sell this. So we'll sell this maybe. Get a missile for here, get a missile for here. And of course, let's do the same beacon. What is this, range? Okay, so yeah, that's kind of scary. But it's just one pack? No charge shot on, gonna get our tower pretty soon as well. But yeah, the fangs here are not going into the fire, but I think we have more than enough here. We just have way too much. Didn't seem like he actually committed to the Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay, as much as I hate this, I love this. Okay, so Fire Badger time with the Phantom Ray time. Okay, so what do we do here? What do we do? Go for Fire Badgers and then like just throw it on fire in terms of the Phantom Rays. Kind of makes sense, or we just bulldog him, just go all in, go click range. But the Fire Badgers are actually good chaff for the steel balls, which is likely to come. I'd really want to click range here. I also want to click like, I also want to put stuff here. I also want to, can we sell something that's worth 300? We cannot afford to sell anything that's worth that much. We might be able to, we might want to sell this. So we get something, get a tower level or two. This is not good, really. I'm expecting to do more than, maybe we could just click range. Oops. Wait a second. Doing good, doing good. Level 2 steel ball. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. This is not good. Okay. Should still be alive for another round, but I mean, can we survive the debuff here? Oh my goodness. This factory is just an absolute boss. Can we get this fort though? Probably can. Well. Oof. That was a little bit that was a little bit scary there. I kind of ran out of time. Didn't really know what I was trying to do here. 49k. Okay, so this might have been worth it given how much damage it did. Fortified lock. Interesting. Level 2 though, but then level 3. Guess we didn't need the range. I'm not sure. I want to I want to take a look at how well we play this, because really you're supposed to put this in the corner, because now it gets insta locked. If it's in the corner, it doesn't get insta locked as often. But we kind of like decided to just go for the bum rush position. Right, so just checking it from our perspective, if we had any better options there. I'm not quite sure. Like, I was thinking about Fire Badger with Phantom Ray. Then you kind of set everything on fire, but then you look, he doesn't really have any, actually doesn't have any chaff. So then I was thinking, well, like, you could just go Scorpion, sell out, and just make yourself like a mega factory. Which means, you have this, you go for Photon, you have everything pretty much. So we could just try, like, let's just get some more chaff. But the chaff here obviously is good. Maybe some more chaff here. So we can go for a range, or we can go for a Photon. Range probably is a little bit better. Alright. Alright, so pretty straightforward beacon. Just go like this, and then just go like this. And then we use our 3 missiles. I just don't think he responded to this with enough steel balls. The fortified lock it's kind of cute, but you could see even when we got locked on, so we're gonna lose our tower here, but it's not gonna matter. Like, the steel balls, they're maxed out at, I guess 5,000, 25k a second. It's still gonna take like 20 seconds. So we're just checking here if the if that Fire Badger was necessary. Doesn't look like it was necessary. It was just that he invested into perhaps into the wrong unit there. So from our opponent's perspective, knowing what we know already, what's going to happen, I would probably go just with the melter. We'll sell out of this. It makes a lot of sense. You have to take the threat seriously. So you probably put something here. You'd probably put something here as well. Right? That's just the most conservative way to do it. Obviously, you could just put 2 here, but that would be even maybe better. And oil here seems to be really nice, actually. But then, of course, the fire is gonna... it's gonna ignite with the fire, of course. I don't know. You just do this for now. And what else? You just throw down a chaff, I think. Okay. Yeah, don't know what else we can necessarily go for here. You know. The question is there enough stuff in front of the tower here, or is the tower just gonna get insta-sniped? Alright, with 2 melters, it's no match for the 2 melters. It would be interesting to see if like the range factory would have worked here. But are we winning, or are we still gonna lose here? Because yeah, well, as long as the fort is alive, yeah, it's a huge victory. So this went on for 3 rounds. The round before, it was some kind of ball play, but then he'd even put a ball here, which was pretty weird. So fire might be quite good here, just in case he's got any other chaff. And then we go for the level 1 melters. Ideally, we go for some chaff here. Maybe we can sell out of something like this. Just go for another fang or something. The only problem now is that there's no chaff. So tower's kind of at risk. I think this melter is not going to be able to lock on here. Yeah, that's why it's hard to play. That's why it's hard to play like the melter. We even had a shield here. It's just that it got popped too quick. So the only other thing you could do is maybe put more stuff in front. Like you could have put this here instead. So then it just dodges the shield. I mean, it doesn't the shield can survive. So if we do the same thing. So we could have a shield for this. And I don't know about this fire. Maybe the fire is better to have it like... Maybe it's better to have the fire here. Or something. So here at least the shield's gonna survive a little bit longer. Maybe the shield bubble needs to be a little bit more forward, but at least the fire doesn't come down. Problem is, the fire is always going to come here, even regardless of the shield bubble. So let's just see if this makes a difference. Nope. The factory just goes straight into the tower. So, yeah, it's very hard to deal with. I mean, I'm sure there's still a way we can win this from the opponent, but you know, it's very the strategy is very oppressive, and that's why we like it.